Good evening, friends. Today we'll discuss about three stocks which have given a breakout on weekly basis. So the first stock I'm going to discuss is about Reliance Industries. Reliance Industries, I had already mentioned earlier also that there is a rounding bottom pattern breakout, and then in fact it went up and then again it has corrected up to 2753 levels, which is a very solid support for Reliance Industries. Now, if you see the weekly chart of Reliance Industries, so as you can see, the candle for the last week is heavily bullish, engulfing the last three candles, that is last 3 weeks, previous last 3 weeks, and it has closed above the resistance levels. So I had already mentioned about Reliance Industries on a daily basis earlier. So on a weekly basis also, I recommend to buy Reliance Industries with a support or a stop loss of 2753, or in the worst case a support of around 2700. One can buy this when the stock falls, and the likely targets for Reliance Industries on a weekly basis is around 3000 plus. So the parameters, if you see, now most few parameters are negative along with the market conditions. So we can expect a small correction in Reliance Industries also. As and when it falls, it is the right time to buy Reliance Industries or any option related to Reliance Industries for the next month, as in the coming days it is likely to hit 3000 levels. So the next stock I'm going to discuss is about Coal India. Coal India, again, I had earlier also given a call on Coal India. So now again it has formed a bullish engulf pattern on a weekly basis. There is a increase in volumes compared to the earlier days. I mean earlier weeks here, because I am talking on the basis of weekly charts. So Coal India, even if it corrects, it has closed around 202.15. So anywhere around 195, 198, one can buy this and then can hold it for the level of 217, and then minimum target of 241 in the short term. So I mean on a weekly basis, it can go up to 217 and 241. The parameters, if you see, the parameters are still indicating that it is overbought. There may be a small correction in this, but it's a right candidate to buy and then hold, or you can buy the 210 call option in Coal India and then hold it for the next month, and then it is likely to hit 217 and then 240 levels in the next month. So the next stock I'm going to discuss is Titan Industries. So on a weekly basis, if you see Titan Industries, it has formed a bullish engulf pattern over the previous week's candle. So it is likely to hit 2577 and then the resistance of 2681 in the coming weeks. So one can buy the nearest call option for the next month in Titan Industries. It is likely to hit the resistance of 2681 in the coming weeks, that is in the month of April most probably. If you see the parameters are all positive. It is indicating that it is overbought. So probably it is likely to move as early as possible. So we'll just have a look at Nifty and Bank Nifty for tomorrow's trade. If you see Nifty after moving out of the circle, it gave a big move and then took, it again came down after hitting the resistance level of 1745445, and then again after that it corrected to a certain extent. But I still feel that Nifty is strong and it can bounce back anytime. So we can see a fall up to 16,900 levels, and then maybe Nifty will bounce back again to the higher levels. Once it bounces back, it will come out of this flag mode and then it will move higher. Probably this may happen for the next month series. So we can expect a correction in Nifty to 17,900 and then 17,850 levels, from where it can find a good support and then it can bounce back to the higher levels once all the calls, options for this month are, you know, rolled over to the next month. So now let us have a look at Bank Nifty. So if you see Bank Nifty compared to Nifty, Bank Nifty has fallen sharply. This I have been mentioning in many of the groups that Bank Nifty is weak and then sell it whenever it goes up. So on Friday also it went up but could not find any support on the higher levels and then it fell down. Again, I'm again telling the same thing. If Bank Nifty goes higher, sell it so that you can cover it at the lower levels. So the good support for Bank Nifty would be around 35,926 and then 35,770. I feel that Bank Nifty is still very weak. So have a good trading day tomorrow. Good night, friends.